Good afternoon, good evening, folks. Thanks for stopping by. My word of the day. I thought I'd come on for a little bit. We're having a fantabulous day today, and I just wanted to come on and share a little bit more today. We've had a great couple of days. Today was a great day. We were out in Modesto. If you guys did get a chance, go back and look at our showings for today. Hey, Tamika, good evening. Thanks for stopping by, sister. I appreciate you doing that. We did show property today in Modesto. In fact, it was kind of a bad run. I let my assistant schedule the day before me, and something that we never do is we never go show a husband and wife properties without both of them being present. And that's what I didn't schedule this appointment, and the wife did not show up to the appointment today, which is a no-no in sales. Whenever you're going to go show properties or sell properties, you want all decision makers to be available to sign that contract. If they're not available, you cannot sell a house to somebody whose wife or husband is not present. So just block that off. If you find a real estate agent that has told you that the husband had the authority to buy the house without the wife seeing it, I'm gonna tell you it ain't true, okay? And if it is true, it's very minimal cases where that could happen. So one of the 101 in real estate sales is have all persons that are going to be making a decision available to make that decision. So that's my word. One of the words I got for you for today. And my assistant learned it the hard way today. I had to drive for 2.5 hours, 3 hours on a dry run, and I'm not really a dry run kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, I just wanted to come back and just kick it with y'all a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good about myself today. We're getting ready to go into 2011. We've been working on our business plan. We have a strategy meeting coming up. What is it? We have a strategy meeting coming up with my whole team on, I think it's the 18th, which is about 3-day Friday. We're going to be shut down that day for the most part. We're going to have lunch. I'm trying to find Susie. When you guys see this, I would like for you guys, everybody who works on our staff, to get a lunch on Friday when we're doing what we do. So I'd like us to look at how we can do that, make that happen, Susie. If I have to order lunch for everybody in the Philippines individually and have it delivered, I'd like to see what that would cost to do, because this is a company family event we're going to be having this week. And I just kind of thought about that. I want to buy everybody on our team lunch on Friday for our meeting. But anyway, folks, I'm in here today because I just got a word for you guys. It has been an excellent day. A lot of things that I've been praying about, I'm starting to feel come together. And some of it has to do with when you start doing what God tells you to do. And you guys have heard me. Unfortunately, I'm on air a lot, so you guys get to see some of my personal things that I'm going through. I've been very open and honest about some of these things that are going on with me. But and I've had a lot of bad too. You guys have come on here where I couldn't even talk, and I was really going through a really, really bad. But I still came on in my bad condition and just went through devotions with you guys, because I believe, we just got to be real with ourselves. I think a lot of people, maybe even myself sometimes, we're just not real with ourselves. We're so worried about what other people are going to think about us, especially when we have shortcomings, what people are going to think about your shortcomings. Well, we all have shortcomings. If you want to know the truth about it, I got them, you got them, we all have them. And the idea is that we just need to press past them. And many times, for me, sharing it, it allows me to go back and look at these videos for myself. I know you guys are watching it. And then I can kind of go back and see where I was a year ago. And I have looked at that recently, where I went back to last year this time to see where I was on some of my shows. And I was quite surprised. I didn't have a beard back then. It wasn't as thick as it is now. A lot of things were going on, but the one thing that remained common is that, no matter what's going on, I still continue to believe in the word of God. I look for the word of God when I'm in trouble. I look for different things when I'm in trouble. And you know what? I just thought about something. My pastor is on right now in Bible study, and I'm missing Bible study. But I think after I get finished with this, I'm not going to be before you guys long, because I do want to go to Bible study tonight. They're having Bible study at Acts 4 Gospel East County tonight. If you guys would like to drop in, the pastor is teaching right now. I'm on my page looking at it. So, I definitely I'm going to stroll through there and check that out tonight, because I need a word. I mean, I'm always looking for a word. So anyway, you guys, today, this is my word for the day, December 15, 2020. In a vision, I saw a brilliant rainbow, and there was a sense of exploration and victory. The rainbow and its colors represent our covenant with God and our progression in the spirit. Red symbolizes the blood of Christ that covers the forgiveness of sins in the flesh. Orange is the determination to seek the Lord. Yellow is enlightenment and illumination. Green is life in the spirit. Blue is the inspiration to walk in the spirit. Indigo is living in the spirit and unity with Christ. Violet is spiritual fulfillment. So the rainbow describes our journey and our destiny. Psalms 84:5, blessed is the man whose strength is in you, whose heart is set on the pilgrimage. I believe what this is talking to us about. Thank you guys for coming through. I see my staff has got here today. They're putting up all the information about how you guys can reach us if you'd like to get a hold of us tonight or at any time about your real estate needs. But today I just want to give you guys a word, because you know what? In a vision, this man who wrote this, I did not write this. Let me be clear about that. But what he was saying is, I saw a brilliant rainbow, and there was a sense of exploration and victory. I can sense that today, because I can sense victory right around the corner. We've been working on a lot of things, and God has taken me through a lot of different development stages to get to where I'm at right now. Not all good, not all bad. But one thing I can tell you is that everything God does works together for our good. Even when it doesn't feel good, it works out to our good. Later on, you think about it, you say, man, I feel a lot better today at having gone through that, having not gone through it. And we're all going to go through things in life. I do it in front of the camera a lot of times, fortunately and unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have loved ones and family members that say, Kenny, you talk too much. You tell too much of your business. Everybody knows your business. And I say to myself, I really ain't got no business. What's really true is my thing is whatever God is doing for me, I don't have a problem sharing it. And that's kind of my ministry, the ministry of right now. Okay, what is going on for real? How are you dealing with these things right now? So if I had a ministry, that would be my ministry, the ministry of this minute. Okay, what's going on right now? What are you thinking right now? What is God doing right now? What are you praying for? What is it? What are you seeking God for? And I know for me, I've been seeking God for my business. I've been seeking God for understanding the relationship that I was in or not in, or whatever that's going to be. I'm getting to a point now where I'm turning all that over to God and let him be the one who restore or do what he's going to do, because I realize now I can't do anything. The more I do, the worse it gets, almost in anything, even in my business. If I go at something too hard and don't make the right provisions, it's like all hell breaks loose. I had that with my staff this week. I told them, you guys, don't be alarmed if it looks like all hell is getting ready to break loose on us. What we're going to do this time is we're going to ride it out real smooth, because I know he's coming to kill, steal, and try to destroy. That's his job. We're getting ready to take off, and we need to make sure that we cover all the bases, that we don't let Satan get in and make us discouraged, because he will come to make you discouraged. He will win, especially when you're right close to the mark. He will try to discourage you. And many of us, we quit right at that last step. And I can tell you, in the last month or so, I've thought about quitting 1,000 times, but I thought about starting again 1,001. That's the only difference, is one. Because I quit. I've been cussed everybody out, told y'all I'm done with it. I ain't coming back no more. I don't want to deal with this. And then the next day, that's just one day. And then the next day, I just come back and do what I do. So today, I just wanted to kind of come on and give you guys a word. And that is that our victory is in God. And he said, I saw a brilliant rainbow, and there was a sense of exploration and victory. I feel like I'm in a victory. I'm at the beginning of a victory. You know how when you're winning, and you just got that feeling, that I can't be beat, and it's just a feeling that overcomes you when you're victorious. Well, and especially when you've lost a lot, when you've done a whole lot of losing, when a victory comes up, it really feels good. When something good is happening in your life, that feels good. Just like when the bad things are happening, we moping around. Let me say me, I'm moping around and I'm questioning God. Why me, God? I didn't do nothing to deserve what I'm going through right now. And come on, Lord, I know you said it's all gonna work out, but right now this don't feel too good to me. I'm not feeling you. I'm not feeling this. Why I got to go through this? I see everybody else. Hey, Alfred Dixon, thanks for coming through for my word of the day. And I'm just speaking about me, how some of the ups and downs and emotional roller coasters that I go through, and then still try to remain saved and try to be better today than I was yesterday. And I by no means am perfect, and I've got a lot of work that's yet to do. But what I do know is that when it comes to my business and my relationship with God, I know that He has a plan. And that's what came up for me the other day when I was out walking. I know the plans that I have for you, and that is to prosper you and have good success. And that just kept coming to me. I know the plans that I have for you, and that is to prosper you and have good success. And so I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to let that ring in my head for a little while, because you know what? I've been thinking about all the doom and gloom, well, this didn't happen, and this person didn't let me down, and this person right here don't understand. And you know what I'm saying? Just all of the stuff that comes wrapped up in the emotional BS that we carry around sometimes. But when you get freed from all of that, okay, and that's what God has done me. He's given me victory over all of that. Where I'm not tripping on that crap right now. I'm not gonna trip on it. And my people, I have a lot of counselors. I have confidants that I talk to. I got my best friend Charlie. I talk to him. I talk to my best friend Mike. I call my boy AB, which is one of my best friends. Another two people, my daughter. I sat down the other day and talked to my daughter about the whole get down, and she broke some things down to me that they say when your children start leading you. My baby girl sat down and said, Dad, if I'm with a dude and he do, he said, you know what? I'm not seeing him no more. And I'm like, well, what? She said, yeah, Dad, it's that simple. I don't have to tell men about how to treat me. You either gonna treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated, or you're not. If you don't treat me the way that I deserve to be treated, then I'm out. And I don't have to tell you that. And so I got that. I finally got it. It's taken me a long time to get that. But a lot of times when people don't talk about what's going on with them, it's hard for people to understand what's really going on. How do we know what's going on with you if you don't tell? We're not rocket scientists, but I do know that there are some things, and I was just told that it doesn't take any explanation. Just it is what it is, and that's what it is. And so that's what I wanted to talk tonight about, just victory. It is what it is, okay? Life goes on, and you just go ahead and press. But one thing I did learn, and like I said, I learned that from my baby girl the other day, is some things that a man can do or say that there's nothing you can say to explain it. It is who you are. It's the nature of who they is. And if they show you who they are, believe it. And my baby girl told me that, and I was like, wow, you are deeper than I can possibly. You're teaching right now. If a man show me who he is, Daddy, I believe him. I'm not going to try to make them be what I want them to be. I just know that's where you are, and that ain't what I want in my life. So therefore, I'm out. Okay, and we ain't got to talk about it or nothing like that, because you ain't gonna understand it anyway. It's like, wow, is that really what's going on, girl? She said, yeah, Daddy. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I feel victorious today in a lot of ways because I'm understanding. I've been praying for understanding. Lord, I just don't understand. I need you to really break it down, because it's not being talked about. No one has just said, bam, 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 bam. These are the things that you've done. And it's like, wow. But then when you really sit down and you take your inventory, you say, wow, I did that. I didn't even know I was doing that. But it is what it is, And I just wanted to come on for a quick minute. I'm about to break out of here and go to Bible study, because our pastor is on Bible study tonight at 8 o'clock. I forgot about it. I decided to turn the camera on and come and hook up with y'all for a minute, because I just had to get that off my spirit today. I just wanted to give a word. The rainbow and its colors represent a covenant with God. We have a covenant with God. I know I do. And it's a progression in the spirit. Red, what they're going through, all the symbols, what everything means. And it says, hey, Psalms 84:5, blessed is the man whose strength is in you, in the Lord. When your strength is in God, you can get anything accomplished. And that's where I'm at today. This is just a quick word I want to come in here, but I'm about to go get on the replay and watch Bible study, because I've been learning a lot in Bible study the last few months. I'm on the lockdown, just going and trying to, not trying, but keep feeding my mind with the word as much as I can. I'm not going to tell y'all read my word as much as I probably should, but I do have the audiobook version of the Bible. And sometimes I'll lay in the bed with my earphones on and I'll read that way, because it's still getting into your spirit. And you can do that with the audio Bible that is out there. It has audio in it. You can put any chapter in and you can read the whole Bible on audio, which I've never done that. That might be something to take up, is to think about going from Genesis to Revelation with an audio Bible. That might be something I put on my menu somewhere going down, because even if you're not reading it, you're still speaking it into your conscience. It say faith coming by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So even if you just listen to the word, it's better than not hearing it all. Hey, you guys, y'all have a great weekend. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be coming on tomorrow, and I hope around 2:00, maybe a little later, for our Wisdom Wednesday tomorrow. Let's see what God's going to give me tomorrow. I don't really know what that show is about until I pray about it, and then we come on. But it has been very popular, and it's getting more and more popular. This show is just a fill-in show. When I feel like doing one, I can just turn on the camera and share, and that's what I did tonight. Out of pocket, but I know a lot of people come through and say this word, and we've been getting inboxes from people. I appreciate you guys doing that, just telling me thank you, keep going, Kenny, because I need those words of encouragement. Because sometimes I felt, when I first started doing this, I felt like I was I was the only one out here kind of doing this. And no, I mean, not the only one, but one of few people that are doing this. And people say, well, how can you do that? Or, and you're going through this and you're going through that. Why don't you wait till you're feeling better? It's like, no, this is my gift. I've been doing TV for many, many years, producing and hosting my own TV shows for many, many, many years. So why not just come on and share what God has given me and where he brought me from? So again, I'm going to let you guys get out of here, because I'm going to go catch this Bible study. It's 2 hours, and it's 8:00, 9:00. I'll be in Bible study till 11 tonight. But I do want to hear what my pastor got to say tonight. So you guys hang in there, come back tomorrow at 2:00. If you miss it, you can always come back and check it out later. Please share these shows as well. If you could just share it with other people where they can see what we do. We are a real estate company. I am a real estate broker. I am Kenny Session, the broker and CEO of Session Real Estate Incorporated. We specialize in helping people purchase homes with no money down. And we're also now reopening up our sales division, which we will be getting a lot of listings and REO properties. We're waiting as the thing shakes out. We're preparing ourselves to get bank-owned properties again. So you guys stick with us, pray for us, because we're looking to move in every direction we can to make a difference in our community. All right. God bless you all. Thanks for coming through. We'll see y'all guys tomorrow, 2:00. Peace and blessings.